We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 20 makes his much anticipated debut next. Don Sutton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Chris Taylor is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Digging in, Will Clark. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco.
First delivery to him on the way.
Clark.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Joe Panic will be next. Hard on the ground towards short. Pee-wee is up with it. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ballgame. Orlando Cepeda is on deck. Just underway here in Southern California. Lifted down the line in left. Kemp coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
So in now for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Juan Marichal, the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare. And the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin.
Now here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Marichal has worked his way through more than 3,500 innings for his career, and remarkably, he's yet to allow a single base runner. That's a 0.00 whip. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Blanco ranging forward. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan?
Matt Kemp. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. 2-0 count, the pitch. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jackie Robinson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Pee Wee Reese, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Piazza, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Marichal comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Sutton makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago. With all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games, these guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Sutton has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. McCutchen leads off second with nobody out. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Longoria or just Longo as he's often referred. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. Pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Nope. 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Next up for Los Angeles, Steve Garvey. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Sutton has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
A ball and a strike. Garvey, the runner at second with one away. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. Anywhere now.
Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Kemp, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now is Yasiel Puig. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. A 1-1 count to Puig. One and two now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now the Giants pitcher, Juan Marichal, 9-1-2 due up.
Juan Marichal.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Gregor Blanco will be next. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Marichal over at second. Blanco at first with no outs. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Stepping up now, Orlando Cepeda looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
First and second now, one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Here it is on 3-0. There's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew McCutchen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. McCutchen swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Don Sutton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Called strike over the outside corner. The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Panic ranging into shallow right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Turner takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Settling in now, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Into the box, Pee Wee Reese, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Marichal looks in. 1-0 on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that just misses inside. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
.30 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised at that one.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Juan Marichal. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregor Blanco. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. McCovey, the runner at third. Marichal is over at second with one down in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Joe Panik. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Blanco's running high in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Ready for another shot now, Orlando Cepeda. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. And that misses low and away, ball one. Cepeda, a native of Puerto Rico. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers 1. Riding in once again, Mike Piazza set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Full count now, 3-2. Popped up. Longoria has a play. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Skied into very shallow right. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Marichal gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. This is line to left. McCovey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down here 5-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your cleats, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
Here's Buster Posey now. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he takes ball one. No hits to this point. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Robinson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Crawford. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. They're up 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. Fastball called for strike two.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Blanco coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Marichal comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Giants lead it 5-1. Alex Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Alex Wood.
Digging in to try it again, Willie McCovey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
44, Willie McCovey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Wood has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here. Stepping in now, Juan Marichal.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Gregor Blanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jackie Robinson will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Pee Wee Reese. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Piazza.
Ready once again, Mike Piazza. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blanco is after it. And that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 5-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Joe Panik. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Change up low, 2-0. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's only 2 for 10. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Robinson right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Robinson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP Steve Garvey. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get
one to start the at bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Sutton is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Here's the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. In the air to straightaway right. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, McCutchen. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-2 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Marichal comes set. 1-0 on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Andrew Posey will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners in the corners and 2 gone here. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Two balls and no strikes. The count for the Dodgers center fielder. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two-0 count. The pitch. 2-1 the count. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 63, Jimmy Garcia.
So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Three and one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Posey aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is in off the plate. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next to bat for the Giants, Willie McCovey, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now the Giants pitcher, Juan Marichal. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gregor Blanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Drills down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Another full count pitch home, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Dodgers 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. fouled away. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Now the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in now, Pee-wee Reese. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 6-1. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Ross Stripling enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in once again, Joe Panik. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
No strike.
Now the 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Three-two pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready for another chance? Orlando Cepeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And there he goes towards second. Popped him up. Garvey over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Buster Posey now. He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's another 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here now the 2-2. Pitch popped up. Robinson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They lead it 6-1. Derek Law will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready once again, Mike Piazza. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP Steve Garvey. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score the runner from second.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Garvey on at first, nobody out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Rips this one to first. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. So here's Matt Kemp now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Juan Marichal earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.